everyone. Welcome to our educational blog. Effective classroom management can create support to academic, social, and emotional learning. So for today's blog, we're going to tell you something about focusing on creating a classroom learning management plan. So sit back, relax, and learn in our educational blog.
Classroom management plan is a set of rules designed to hold students accountable for their behavior. It also details procedures for how a classroom operates throughout a school day, such as procedures for when students take tests or when they are emergency situations. For example, an elementary classroom management plan may have a rule that all students must raise their hands before speaking. Failure to follow this rule may result in a warning the first time, followed by a timeout the second time. It may also outline how students line up at the door at the end of class. With a classroom management plan, students also know what to expect from their teacher. Students often want to be treated in the same way as other students. A classroom management plan ensures that each student receives the same treatment.
The importance of classroom learning management plan is that it provides structure, clear objectives, and time management. It ensures consistent teaching and fair assessments and accommodates diverse learning styles, creating an organized, inclusive, and efficient learning environment for students.
Classroom design in a classroom management refers to the physical layout and arrangement of the classroom space to optimize learning and behavior management. Elements to consider may include seating arrangements, accessibility, organization of materials, and the use of technology to support teaching and learning. Well-planned classroom design can enhance the teacher's ability to manage the class and create an atmosphere that fosters learning and positive behavior.
Mr. Macaral condensed the following guidelines is crucial to preserving a secure and effective learning environment. They offer guidelines for conduct and set expectations for both teachers and students. Without guidelines, it might be difficult to establish a focused, courteous environment that is favorable to learning. They also said that in their classroom, they set rules such as respecting others, being on time, not bullying, using appropriate language, and more. They are enforcing rules like positive reinforcement, consistency, and open communication. In addition, they gave advice to me and to future teachers. They said that the consistent and set clear expectation, build relationship, stay calm and quiet, and always seek support.
Creating a schedule is another important task as a teacher. As a teacher is often in the charge of managing the time in the classroom, preparing schedules ahead of time, improve the ability to stay organized even when unexpected tasks come up. This ensures that teachers can fit all the topics in the class session.
Instructional strategies encompass any type of learning technique a teacher uses to help students learn or gain a better understanding of the course material. They allow teachers to make the learning experience more fun and practical and can also encourage students to make more of an active role in their education. Based on Sir Humito Australia, a teacher of Don Pedro Elementary School, his instructional techniques are: first, being a facilitator in learning process, guiding the students to learn by themselves. Second, using educational technologies in teaching to motivate the learners in everyday classes.
Communicating effectively with the students create a positive learning environment and foster student success. Good communication skills also enable teachers to build a strong relationship with students, parents, and colleagues. Based on my interview with Miss Crispy, I asked her how she managed effective learning of the learners. She stated that first, she established a clear set of learning objectives and goals. She said that when creating a learning management plan, it is important to identify the goals and objectives of the plans. This will help to ensure that the plan is focused on track. Second is the create an engaging and interactive learning environment. Third, utilize a variety of instructional strategies. Fourth, provide timely and meaningful feedback to students. For her, providing feedback encourages Encouraging reflection is an important part of any learning management plan. This helps to ensure that learners understand their mistakes and can make improvement in the future. Also employ technology when appropriate to support learning. Furthermore, she also stated that monitoring progress and evaluating performance is an important part of any learning management plan. This helps to ensure that the plan is effective and the learners are making steady progress and develop an effective communication plan to ensure that all stakeholders are informed and included in the process. She said that it is important that we need to foster a safe and respectful learning environment. And last is celebrate success. Now, the question is, based on the result data of my interview, am I going to apply or adopt those best practices? For me, yes, I will apply some of these but not all because I want to create my own classroom management and my own rules. Even though these practices are good, I also need to think about my own classroom management to make my students comfortable and to be productive. I create a classroom design that is suitable for my students.
Yes, classroom setup is an important component in a learning environment because it is an essential place of classroom management to support both teaching and learning. The organization of classroom materials allows students to retrieve them quickly, which helps to decrease unwanted behavior. Proper room arrangement provides predictability, which is essential for students because students thrive when they are in a comfortable learning environment. In addition to the way your classroom is physically arranged, the classroom environment as a whole needs to be considered. What you put in your walls, the classroom materials you will use, and where and how you will set up your activities. All attributes of a structured learning environment need to be considered when setting up your classroom.
When developing a classroom learning management plan, it is crucial to incorporate SMART targets, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals for clarity and achievability. Teachers can enhance their methods by embracing technology and innovative approaches. A learning management plan rooted in the educator's philosophy and values defines specific measurable objectives and selects curriculum content and teaching strategies accordingly. It also emphasizes adaptability, open communication, and cultural and ethical awareness, fostering a holistic environment for student growth.
The quality of classroom learning environment can be judged based on various criteria and standards. Here are some common factors to consider. First is safety and accessibility. Second is engagement and interaction. Third is teacher-student relationship. Fourth is classroom resources. Fifth is organization and management. Sixth is instructional strategies. 7 is inclusivity and diversity. 8 is classroom climate. 9 is assessment and feedback. 10 is student outcomes. 11 is student well-being. 12 is adaptability and flexibility. Standard for assessing classroom learning environments may vary by educational institution, grade level, and specific goals. These criteria can help educators, administrators, and researchers evaluate and improve the quality of learning environments.
They gave consideration of numerous aspects that can improve the learning experience for students required when designing a classroom for a suitable and successful learning environment. The design of my classroom is based on how I want to be more inclusive and engaging for the students and for teachers. Here are some elements. 1 is natural light. Maximize natural light by including large windows and light-colored walls because natural light has been proven to improve mood and focus, making it crucial for a comfortable learning environment. As a result, energy is saved by reducing the need for harsh artificial lights. 2 is technology integration. The use of technology in education nowadays is essential. It improves digital literacy, teamwork, and research. Research for assignments, educational apps, and other purposes can be done on personal devices. 3 is classroom library. Give a section of your classroom to a well-stocked library. A classroom library promotes individual study and reading. It offers simple access to a wide range of books and materials for both research and lectures. 4 is a corner. Set aside wall space for instructional presentation and student artwork. Putting up student work on a display encourages pride and drive. Educational displays can support learning by acting as lesson references. 5 is inclusive design. Make sure that your classroom is wheelchair accessible and that special needs kids can attend. All students have equal access to the learning environment thanks to inclusive design, which also fosters a sense of belonging.
Classroom rules are necessary since they serve many purposes for learning goals. It secures the comfort of cooperative environment as well as maintain politeness among students, teacher, and school staff. For example, simple things like raise your hands, come to the class prepared for lecture, treat your classmate with respect, use polite language, and respect school and personal property, and so much more. As a future teacher, my eyes must always be open and must make sure that I create safe and secure environment that is safe for our learners. School safety is a serious measure that every school should take into consideration. Every school must have policies and measures to make sure that both educators and learners are safe when they are on the school premises. Teachers must know that being in the school, they are not only teachers, but they are parents and learners' protector. The responsibility of the school is to make sure that all learners are protected against anything that can be a danger to all learners, and it must ensure that learner safety because learners spend most of their time in the school.
Positive use of rewards and consequences is essential for maintaining discipline and promoting positive behavior in the classroom. Here are strategies for both. For rewards, first, positive reinforcement. Praise and acknowledge students for their achievement and good behavior. Simple gestures like verbal recognition or small rewards can be effective. Second, classroom incentives. Create a system where the students can earn points, tokens, or stickers for positive behavior. Third, group rewards. Encourage collaboration by offering rewards to the entire class when they achieve a collective goal like completing assignments and of school schedule. For consequences, first, clear expectations. Ensure students know the rules and consequences in advance so they understand the potential outcomes of their behavior. Second, warnings. Give verbal warnings for minor infractions to allow students a chance to correct their behavior before moving to more severe consequences. And third, timeouts. Implement a timeout area or activity where students can reflect on their behavior. This can be effective for minor distractions. It's important to note that goal of consequences is not to punish but to help students understand the impact of their actions and encourage positive changes and behavior. Consistency and fairness in applying both rewards and consequences are key to their effectiveness. Additionally, consider using a combination of strategies